It worked. All I had to do was reload. Ta-da! All right. There's a whole 3 people. Oh, now there's 2. I got on the screen. Party's over. This guy. Oh, great. Good day, mate. It's Mr. B. What's up, Brandon? On a serious note, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everything's going okay for your country. Definitely sincerely sorry about what happened in your country, but I'm very glad that you are safe and your family is safe, and that that country is actually going to do something about the problem. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyways, hello, Shannon. My wife is right there. Hi, Annie. Welcome to the live stream. Josephine's here. Josephine, welcome to the live stream. How you doing tonight? To all your subscribers, how great your day was. So we got to play with butterflies today, so that was kind of cool. And everybody's like, we're going to talk about fish on this stream and only fish. No, we're going to talk about butterflies today. We saw, what, 9 or 10 different species of butterfly today, so that's kind of cool. Is it species of butterfly? Is that the correct term? Probably. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I was actually interested in how they quarantine butterflies, which was rather interesting. So they are imported through Customs and Border Protection, and then they're received through USDA, and then there's USDA regulations on the importation of butterflies. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyways, let's say hello to some people before we get sidetracked talking about other stuff. So Shannon, hello. Annie, hi. Jeffrey, that's me. What's up, man? Looking at yourself. Mr. B's Fish and Things, the man. Petzotic, what's up? TJ's Fish and Reptiles, hello. Do we have a reptile? We have an amphibian. We have 2 amphibians. Well, technically 4 amphibians, really. Yeah, we only have amphibians.
I'm not a reptile person.
Tank is rocking in the back. Oh, no. That would be the table shaking from Josephine. She's always here to make things interesting. Which one? Because this is a hot mess, TJ's Fish and Reptiles. This one Annie messed with, and it looks okay. The reason this tank looks like an absolute disaster is mainly because I have my Punamillia and Nyeri in there, and I just kind of keep the female-male mixed in with everybody else so they don't become too psychotic. I learned the hard way that if you keep them isolated for breeding and then kind of taking care of the young, that kind of deal, they become psychos when you introduce them to a community of African cichlids again. So word to the wise, if you buy these fish from me, keep them with other cichlids and other fish that are jerks, and they'll be just fine. And they're actually, the guy that I bought my fish from 2 years ago, I saw him this morning, actually, and a dude was looking at the fish and was wondering, you know, what it was going to turn out, because you know when cichlids are in a bag, their colors really, they kind of fade out. If they don't fade out, I would kind of question that if I'm you as the fish keeper. But anyways, I showed him, you know, a video of our. See, he's right. Oh, use your brain. Use your brain. Use your brain. There it is, right near. See that? Use your brain. That fish right there. All-star. I sold some at the Greenwater Aquarium Society let's see, it was 2 weeks ago now. So decent. If you want some, let me know. I definitely got some. Let's see. Definitely want to have those featured over at Pleco Paradise. That would be good too. So shout out to Pleco Paradise. See that? Yeah. I know you too can get you one of these shirts by hitting up Gino, and Gino will get you one of these awesome shirts. But yeah, I don't want to see that grate in the bottom, quite honestly. So I want to point this up a little bit. And then I'll move that. I'm going to go kill that light because I don't like looking at it. Meanfish9, hello. Meanfish9, Shannon in the chat runs that Fish Tank Rejects group. So boop, now you know each other. It's like magic around here. Shout out to Sweatpants Day.
Sunday.
It is Sunday. We are in our chill pants. Chill pants. We're in our chill pants today.
Chill's not good.
That's right. The kid is not even wearing pants today, subscribers.
Viper.
All 8 of you watching right now. Yeah. At any rate, let's see. Jeffrey has no idea what day it is because I'm working third shift now. If you live in the Chicagoland area and you're looking for a job, hey, I'm looking to hire, so we can connect the dots on that. That'd be super. I'm looking forward to you not talking over Daddy. What?
She wants yogurt.
All right, parenting, Marie. Yeah. Hey, look, it's Annie. But let's see. Woke up today. It was Sunday. We went up to Rockford. It's about an hour trip. Gino Dank Tanks in his house. Matt with 1-2. G59. Let's see. We went up to Rockford for the Rockford Fish Swap today. That was pretty rad. Gino and Jorge. Jorge was there, so I got to see Jorge, so that was good. I don't get to see Jorge very much at all. I get to see Gino anytime I want because Gino lives 15 minutes away from me, so I can go over there and say, yo, in town. But went up there, took the hour drive, got Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. Yes, that was delicious. Petsodics, I'll get right back to that question next. Let's see, went in there, and as you guys know, I'm really, really, really focused on what I can provide to the business side of things. So I am forever looking for breeding projects to help out Gino. I'll be building a rack system over there at Pleco Paradise, and we're going to get some cool stuff going over there. Yeah, so look forward to that. I mean, obviously, based on my estimate, I'm thinking kind of like the summertime. Right about the summertime, Gino's going to have some guppies that are going to blow you away. And I'm not just talking the typical crap. We'll have the typical crap because I do have a couple strains around here that are just like whoop-de-doo. But I have another couple strains that I know you don't have a better fish than me. I know that. And I don't say that as an arrogant person. I say that as I know my guppy is better than yours, for sure. We were talking about it earlier, and with the guy that I bought a few more guppies from, he's been in the game for as long as I've been alive. Oh, man. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
He's a great guy. Great guy. I won't ever shout anyone out by name or by their YouTube channel or by any other thing without talking to them first. So I won't say the guy's name, but older guy. He's really, really great. Very helpful. Awesome. He helped me out today. I got a couple more strains off of him. Again, I'll breed those. But he and I were talking about the Dumbo ears and how the Dumbo ears are throwing for some people that have the Dumbo ear red mosaics. They're throwing randoms. Mine haven't thrown randoms at all. I've got 2 different patterns on the male tails, but that's really about it. That's my only variant. There's a cat.
She likes to watch the keyboard. She likes to sleep on the keyboard. Watch it.
So this stream is brought to you by Phantom, the alley cat that Jeffrey rescued. I took you to Walmart in a hoodie when I first got you. I had to take her in my hoodie in Walmart because it was too cold. I found her in the alley. That was like the week before Thanksgiving, wasn't it? Yeah, so kind of like the last week of November. I'll have you know, the first week of November is the best day of the year. Remember the 5th of November. Unless you're Scottish, then it's like a terrible day for you, and you're like, wow, that's bad. Anyways, up on the history game, let's hit up Petsodics. Petsodics, so what are you hiring for? So, I need an assistant. Yep, you can get an office right next to mine. I'll give you a nice desk, a nice computer, and a lot of thousands of square footage of a certain packaged product that you might eat for lunch if you're a person the age of 20 and below. I don't know. I like that product. There's also other variables of the product. Kid took a small. There we go. There's also other variables made for a certain restaurant chain that you'd see off of every single interstate exit from here to the south might rhyme with flacker werrel. I don't know. There might be a product that rhymes with tea tree, right? Yeah. So there's some awesome products there. But anyways, got to the swap. Found a couple more guppy strains today. I can't show you, but I assure you, there's some awesome guppies down there. So those are the red-nosed red tuxedos. Those will take me a couple months to get going, and then a couple more months after that before I can sell anything. So yeah, that'll probably be like a $20-30 a trio kind of fish. It's not super common, but not super rare. Something like that. But I have to put a lot of time into it, a lot of water changing, a lot of live brine shrimp, a lot of feeding, and people go, "You're really gonna charge $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 for a guppy?" Yes.
They're special.
Yes. Because the guppies that I'm going for and that I'm getting Gino and Pleco Paradise into, shout out to Pleco Paradise. I'm not getting the average stuff. And again, as I've said it before, I've said it again, not after your money. Don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Not doing it for the money, not doing it for any of that. I'm doing it for the challenge, and that's all what it's about for me. But at the same time, help a brother out by helping me pay for stuff like this stuff. And if you're a decent fish keeper, you already know this stuff isn't cheap, kids. This stuff is not cheap, kids. But we're gonna try it out. You can help sponsor your boy by allowing me to find more cool crap like this.
I picked that up.
Look at that.
I picked that up.
$15. Andy found this for $15. That's actually what you call a smoking good deal there, folks. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah. All right, the chat is not very active, which means people are busy listening to me toss around a box and be a doofus. How about them apples? All right, so let's see. What else do we see there? I didn't see Casey from, what is that, Prism Bettas. I didn't see Kesha for her bettas either. I guess, she'd be coming from the city, so that's a heck of a trip for her. Lots of axolotls. I know Gino got rid of a few axolotls. Big Easy, what's up, my brother? Gino sold a few axolotls, thank God, so then we get more space for better stuff. Aragon Aquariums, that's hilarious that you created that for YouTube and your Facebook group. That's fantastic. So if you go to the Facebook world and you type in Aragon Aquariums, that's Ed's group, or Edward's group. It's his group. So join up in there. It's kind of like Shannon's group where we don't have the fish police and the fish politics and all that other crap. It's like more of a, yo, dude, what kind of tanks you got? That's rad. Let me share my crap. Let me share my crap. And nobody's like, you can't mix those fish and you can't do this and you can't do that. Because I'll tell you right now, if you go there and you look at Ed's stuff, I'm telling you, he does the same stuff I do. You can't mix those fish. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to take pictures of it. I'm going to take video of it, and then I'm going to rub it all over the internet and then tell everybody that I did it. It's like when we had the Fahaka with Citadonus and the Fahaka with tons and tons of cichlids. He's going to murder them. Nope. All right, he got a couple. He did get a couple, especially like when I do the skip feeding days for him. Not bad.
That's a bad day for everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, and then this is the smartest thing I ever did. I was like, oh, dude, I'll put a Bashir in the Fahaka tank. That'll work out.
Don't even share that.
Whoops. Next time you get yourself a hot dog and you take like a fat ass bite into your hot dog, like pull it back and look at it. That's what that Bashir looked like after Fahaka destroyed his head.
Really?
Yeah.
You had to say that.
I had to be descriptive. I have 6 people and 8 likes right now. Do you even know how I roll, wife? Do you even know?
Don't talk about that poor fish
See, I told you I've heard him a jackass, and I love it. It's hilarious. All right, Mile High Pleco's in the house. What is up, Mikey? Mikey out there doing cool stuff.
Shouted Mile High.
Did you shout out Mile High?
Yeah.
Woo! Say Plecos. You can say guppies. Guppies. Can you say Pleco? There you go. See, she did it. She can do it. Yeah.
She's 2 and she knows different species.
Yeah, she is too, and she can identify a guppy, so that's pretty rad.
And goldfish.
Yep, definitely goldfish. Definitely. Let's see. Shannon says, group that's all my group is BS, and remembering that we don't know people's situation and some things can work. Amen. And it's hilarious. Say Plecos are cooler? No. No. Jojo, what do you like, guppies or Pleco? She said Pleco. Watch this. Let's play reverse psychology. Jojo, do you like Plecos or guppies? See how that works? She just says the last thing that she said. I might have a degree in psychology. If you get to know me, I might talk to you about that kind of stuff.
Do you want your toy about something?
Oh, yeah. So, not Nola Jane Fish Ritz, what is up, my brother or sister? I don't know. My internet friend. Having fun. So you guys kind of know that I'm an ongoing jackass, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I like the kind of back and forth, as well as using funny voices and that kind of thing, because I think it's fun, and I'm a smart ass, because way I am, right? Hey, Legacy Aquatics. My new employees are very interested in having one-on-one time. Because they found out that I've got a great track record of team development. So promoting people, training programs, that kind of crap. Yeah. But then they found out about how much of a jackass. All right. So, Edward, there's a koi male in here. Let's see, that's probably going to look like poo-poo on camera, but he's right here. All right, Jeff. Give me a fishy kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, yo. He's pretty rad. Not cheap. That's for sure. Corcoran. This is a copper male betta. He's actually really, really, really nice. And then over here is, what was that one? Which one's this one? This is the,
I'm not sure.
it's it's a Delta Tail Plaquette. Down the wormhole. Hello across the pond. Hello, hello, Miss D. Yeah, talking about bettas again. Yeah, that was pretty rad. Girl, not Nola Jane Fish Rich. There's a chick. Believe it or not, folks, she's a girl. A real girl. Anyways, let's see. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about how I got a free sample of nano food. The dog ate half of it, so that was cool. That was really cool. But no, fish went nuts for it. It's some nano food. Looks like they kind of do it themselves kind of deal, or they repack it out of China kind of thing. Fish dug it. We'll try out this Repashy grub pie. So yeah, this stuff, just so everybody is clear. I'll catch up with you. Great channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. FYI, if anybody ever wonders why this stuff is so expensive, like if you ever get the idea of, or like hankering as to why you're paying so much money for this, you would not believe what they charge us for. It's insane. It's literally insane. So if you buy Repashy from Gino at Pleco Paradise, so Pleco Paradise LLC, it's all over Facebook. It is very good to see D here, that's for sure. If you buy this stuff from them, I'm telling you right now, not making money. So if you're interested in like starting your own fish business or doing anything like that, this stuff, even if you buy in bulk, you won't believe what you would what you would have to, if you wanted to double your profit, your customers would never buy this crap. Even the small bottle, they would never, ever buy this crap. It's insane. It blew me away when we were like, yeah, let's get a couple boxes of that. 600 what? 600 what? For that? Nuts. I mean, yeah, we'll make the money back. No crap. But it's not looking. It's just not looking like it's going to be an ongoing purchase. That's for sure. The payback on that stuff is so super slow. No. That's why I said no bueno. Oh, well. Dígame, muchacho. So So after the fish swap and getting new, hang on the side, hang on the front, I don't know, reader box kind of deal that to do the airline connection to, that kind of deal. I think we'll use that for taking pictures. I think that's a good opportunity. It has 2 dividers. So that's good. Maybe I can pull some bettas out of tanks and just put bettas in that. That'd be super.
Betta breeding. That's my son.
Oh yeah, betta breeding. That'd be good. I'm back. Was cleaning my Tokay quarantine. That is okay with us. Let's see. Then we went to Applebee's. So shout out to Applebee's for having the what do I got? I got a salad, an appetizer, and dinner for like $14. It's Joseph JH in the house. Welcome aboard the Salty Reef. Welcome aboard. We are goofing off at this time. Not really on topic about anything today. We can talk about guppies, that's for sure. I love talking about guppies. We can talk about how nice that weather is down by JH and how cruddy it is up here this week. Oh, well. We can talk about how I have no idea what day it is now that I'm switching to nights. But yeah, if you're in the Chicago-ish area, the plant's in Carroll Stream, and yeah, I need an assistant night shift, so 9 p.m. to freaking 5:30-ish in the morning. Pay you pretty good. Not even gonna lie, I'll pay you pretty good. Get your own office with a lock and a door. Not a cubicle. I got you covered. And then for my other open positions, I'm going to promote from within to kind of set the example. But I'm going to have to go through a very long and rigorous interviewing process. So I'll have to set up shop at some point in time and get that crap done. But in the meantime, I need to set up a training program. If you know me at the personal level, you'll know that I spent a lot of time as a training officer. Spent a lot of time as a training manager. Training is what I do. What I do. I got a degree in communication, that kind of crap too. So I certainly know how to run my mouth effectively. But yeah, it's going to be a good deal up there. Should be pretty cool. Nola Jane says, I was kind of happy it was like 55 today. So I was like, hey man, it's probably going to get up to like 50 today. And then it started raining. And the rain was cold. So, you know, I used to do the Army thing pretty good, right? Decent kind of MOS, you know. There are 2 things I don't like in life. One is rain or being very wet for no reason. And 2 is cold. I don't like being cold.
Say hello to Nicole.
Say hello to Nicole.
She's there.
All right. Nicole is there. Nicole is there. Yeah, when you combine cold and wet at the same time, no me gusta. No me gusta. No me gusta enojado. No me gusta mojado con misas. That's Spanish for
Yeah.
I don't like being upset or angry. And I don't like having a wet t-shirt.
No, you don't.
No, I don't like wet socks either. I hate wet socks. If you like wet socks, you're a creep. Let's see. Hey, Jeffrey and the Fish Fam says Sunshine Aquatics. Well, hello there. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? You are crazy today. I think it has a lot to do with my irregular sleep pattern. I don't feel very well. I'm probably dehydrated. And I generally kind of look like crap. Like I was looking in the camera here, I'm like, wow, if I look like crap on your television or larger than your telephone screen, I am sorry.
You are being a goof.
No, I'm purposely being a goof. Hablas español muy bien? Oh, gracias. I do really try. I really, really try. And when I screw something up in Spanish, I correct myself immediately. I really, really, if anybody ever really gets to know me, you'll know that cultural respect is really, really important to me. And I think saying the correct word, the correct way with the correct pronunciation is really important when you're showing respect to someone who may not speak the same language as you. I'm the type of guy that doesn't care if you don't speak English at all, right? Like Bienvenidos America, homeboy, like come on in. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, right? It's when you refuse to learn English that I have an issue with. But I also have the same issue with people who live here in this country and go, I ain't learning no damn foreign language. I ain't learning no goddamn Spanish or nothing like that. You are a moron. You're a freaking moron, right? Like, flush those kinds of people out down the toilet. Like, adios, muchacho. Like, get the ham sandwich out of here, dude. Like, come on. At least make an effort. Like I don't need to know French for any reason, but I've got a couple people that came from French Guyana. So you know what I'm gonna do? Learn how to say hi, bye, thank you, excuse me, and certain food items in the languages. Well, you know what? And certain work-related items. It's just simple respect. It's not better learn you some English. If I cut my arm, I bleed red, white, and blue. Like, get the ham sandwich out of here, you Dale Earnhardt-loving psychopath. You're wild. You're wild. What's your favorite wild animal, Annie?
My favorite wild
Zebra.
animal?
Giraffe?
And
Giraffes and zebras.
ask Jo what her favorite is.
What's your favorite animal, Joe? A fish? Fish or elephant? Elephant. Okay. Joe's favorite animal is the elephant. Take off your socks.
This week.
This week's. Yeah, so when I'm doing water changes and stuff like that, it socks off. Because I'm telling you, wet socks, yeah. Ain't doing it. Jeffrey say, I'm Batman. I don't know. Maybe I'll get trolled for that. That'll be fun. An elephant fish. An elephant nose fish is actually really interesting. A little difficult to feed at first. Kind of finicky with pH, like a lower pH kind of fish too. I ruined one on crushed coral and holly rock when I was a teenager. And then I found out through my manager when I was working at a pet store that it's my fault because my pH was through the roof and calcium was KHTH was also through the roof. And I think TDS was like in the 800 and 900. So, I mean, it was kind of insane, little silly stuff. But anyways, did the driftwood, almond leaf, maple leaves too, peat, got it down to like a 6.8, 6.6, 6.8. That fish did killer. Live brine, like blackworms, bloodworms, that kind of crap. I go barefoot while doing water changes. I do as well. I could be a real goof and do like socks and sandals one day. That'd be fun. It would be nice to own an elephant nose someday, Annie says. I think it'd be cooler to import one. I think it'd be cool. Let's see. Not Nola Jane says sandwich. I thought I saw another ham sandwich in there too. Oh, there it is. Sunshine Aquatics ham sandwich. Yeah, that goes back to the army days of learning how to curse without cursing. There are certain folks in any unit, any platoon, any whatever you go to that cursing's just not a good thing to do around people that have certain religious beliefs, and they don't like it. And guess what? They're gonna win. So you say things like, "I hope you fall into a wood chipper. Your breath smells like yesterday's boyfriend. Um, why are there so many mirrors in your bathroom when all you do is bend over and touch your toes? What the ham sandwich? Is that cheese on your face, or do you just not know how to eat?" Let's see. Pop sockets are like eye sockets. Your fingers can pull them out. Yeah, just funny army stuff. This one, YouTube is not gonna like either. I love my boyfriend, but he wears his socks all the time. I don't take my socks off often either. Really. That is true. When I do take my socks off, I will leave them in the bathroom. Funny story. None of my family watches my crap, so it's not like if I talk about my family, they're going to see this anyway. But I am really, really good. I was really, really good when I would go to my grandparents. So I was living with my mother and all that fun stuff, and then I'd go and visit. I was a weekend traveler. So every other weekend I go to one place, and then the other weekend I go to another place. Weekend traveling, great as a kid. Stay married for your damn children's sake, good Lord. But I would go to other places, right? And I would always leave a gift. Always leave a gift, right? And it was always socks. I always like my poor grandpa. I love my grandpa to death. My grandpa Myers is fantastic. He's one of my favorite people on the planet Earth. I love Grandpa Myers. I would leave my socks all over his place, but I remember there was a few times when everything was just so great at my house that I was like, man, it'd be so much better if I could leave. So I would purposely leave stuff at his house so I could go down there and get it and stay the hell away from certain people. It was great. It was really great. But actually, what I was doing back then was smoking cigarettes and driving my Buick back and forth as a teenager because I was a moron. That Buick was a great car because it had a sunroof. It was a bad car because it had a sunroof. I used to throw stuff at it with my sister. My sister was, like 12 or 13 at the time? And we would throw stuff out of the roof, like water bottles and junk. We were such morons. Crazy kids. At work, I quote the Three Amigos, "Son of a motherless goat." I wish my dad was here. He'd be like, that's what I call that moron, is the goat. Devin Peppers, hello. What's up, young man? Devin, we should hang out sometime. Whenever you go to like Aquarium Adventure in Hoffman Estates, or maybe like a Petco, like the Schaumburg area, or if I'm over, sometimes I go rescue fish from the Batavia Petco. They call me like once a month for random stuff. You should hang out, or I should send you some fish too, since you're a local guy. I should give you the hookup. I was in Rockford today, by the way. You should have gone up there, Devin. Good time. Devin's a younger fish keeper out there, you internet folks. I'm a firm believer in anybody under the age of 16 and you don't have a job, or even if you do have a petty job, you get the hookup instantly. I had one of my Mazda buddies come over here. His son was like, "Oh, I really like that fish," and Andy was like, "I don't have the, It's like, dude, don't care. Really, really, really don't care. That's the next generation of people that I'm really gonna have to take with me. We'll see what happens. I'm not really interested in any of the local aquarium related groups around here except one, because those people are fairly normal. The other groups are just no thanks. Nola Jane, oh my god. Oh, it only gets worse from here. My wife just tones it down. Isn't that right, Joe? Yes. Yes. Woo! Joe, you want to come here? You want to see Nicole? Yeah, you want to see Nicole? Come here. No, you want to see Nicole.
She's in her polo.
She is in her pull-ups. That's right.
I did my finger.
Yeah, you got something on your finger. Pull your shirt so you look like it. We take care of you on here. Right? Fix your hair so you don't look like a troll.
She's been wild playing.
We went look. What did we go see today? Did we see butterflies today?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a lot of butterflies?
Trust you.
Ask her where she was yesterday.
Where did you go yesterday?
Dad, I trust you.
Oh, you did. You go to the zoo yesterday?
Uh-huh.
You did. Is it an olive?
Yeah,
It looks like
It's a rubber stand to the
a
microphone.
rubber stand from the
I
microphone.
can wait that.
Yeah, you got it. Oh man. Let's see. Devin says, yeah, we should. If we ever do, could you possibly help me medicate my guppies? I got like a 6 a year ago from Batavia Petco. Pretty sure they all have some disease, but they live and breed. And I don't know what is wrong with them. I think they might have some fin thing. Well, you're gonna have to be a lot more descriptive than that, my friend. I can't recommend an exact route to take, but yeah, kind of. Yeah, send me a picture. I'm AJ Myers. Last name spelled like it is on the channel, AJ. And believe me, it's this moron. Yeah. If you want to shoot me a picture or kind of throw it here in the chat, generally speaking, kind of the go-to. I was thinking I could just use the Med Trio. I'll use the Trio and see if that works. So you can use the Med Trio. That's going to be quite the investment if you don't already have that stuff. I would just get General Cure. General Cure, salt. I'm sure your mama's got some fresh garlic somewhere in the pantry. Take 2 cloves. So give her a hug and say, hey, I want 2 cloves. And then in like 2 days, be ready to apologize that your house smells like an Italian wedding. But you'll want to take some of that garlic and just kind of finely chop it. Real finely chop it. Take your net, put it in the corner of your aquarium. Let me block my face. Nobody wants to see your ugly face.
Did you remove me as a moderator?
Yes, I removed you as a moderator.
With my phone?
Yes.
That made me sad.
Jiminy. Put that net in the corner of your tank. Drop that chopped garlic in that net, so that way you can pull it out. But allow the garlic to kind of leach into the water, and the fish will naturally absorb that. So you'll be okay. That's what happens when you keep banning people and timing people out.
Fix my phone.
I'm not fixing your phone. You're back to being a moderator now that you cried about it.
Oh, you didn't have to change it.
See, that's dating a woman. I'm mad because you did something for yourself, and then I fix it to make her happy, and then she's still mad and tells me that I didn't have to. What is wrong with you people? Jimmy Christmas.
So my phone's cracked.
Let's see. Can you put garlic in a media bag and put it in your filter? I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would. My only concern is if that garlic kind of breaks down, or if any of the fibers break down off of that gets stuck in your filter media or anything in there, and then that breaks down, and then it becomes kind of nasty. Or if the scent, maybe this sounds really stupid. I don't know. I'd have to test the theory. But if the scent or any particles get stuck in the filter, then you're stuck with that, oh my gosh, it smells like an Italian kitchen in here. That I've never smelled so much garlic in my life. Holy moly. Yeah, that'd be the only thing. Erythromycin is expensive. Amen. Amen. No troll mods. Corcoran. We women be crazy. That is an understatement. Question: do you have white cloud minnows? Answer: no. Nope, 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 nope. Been there, done that, bred that. I bred that one, oh golly, 20 years ago now, I think. And then I bred it a little bit last year for fun because I was like, why not? I got them for cheap. I think that's it. I think I've only bred those things twice now. 2 or 3 times. Super easy. Spawn him up. Sponge filter. No heater. Low flow. I never even pulled the eggs. You can pull the eggs if you want. Yeah. Let's see. Aquamate says hello, Jeffrey. Hello, fish people. Hello there, Aquamate. Or should you say like, good day, Aquamate? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Sunshine Aquatic says, garlic keeps fish infections and vampires away. That's true. That is true. I wonder if it would keep the vampire pleco away or the vampire tetra away. I don't know. David is in the house. What is up, my friend? David missed out on the Rockford swap today. Aquamate says that's it, probably. Aquamate. Let's see. I need a male Cypricomus lepsoma, however you spell that. Happen to have any? Pause. Brain working. Let me check if it's in there. Let's see if it's in stock. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Nope, not in stock. And I don't have that one in my personal collection. I don't have it. You need a male. You know what you might do is post that same question in the GCCA group. That might do it. Let's see. Devin Pepper says, dang it, I really want them. I want some long fins really bad. I have an empty tank I got for free from a friend. I need a filter and an air pump because sadly my Tetra 100 air pump I bought last year broke. If you still have it, it's probably actually not broke, and the air filter inside of it is probably clogged. So take the bottom half off. There's probably like a little cotton filter. Kind of clean it out or just replace it with something similar material. Plop her back in. Bing, bang, boom, done. And then you don't have to buy another air pump. If you do happen to buy another air pump, buy a Hygger. Hygger. Buy it on Amazon. It'll be affordable, and it's going to be very, very, very quiet. Very quiet. As for finding those long fin white clouds, you might call Aquarium Adventure, Petland / Aquarium Adventure. Bolingbrook or Hoffman may have them. How do you take it off? Because I've tried and I can't. Take the bottom off. It's either a flathead screwdriver to separate the two pieces. In doing so, be very careful. Google this to make sure. Or there's screws. There's probably 4 screws in there, or maybe even 1 screw. I don't know. Just take your Phillips head screwdriver, pop her open. Yeah. Let's see. They had some long fin super reds at my LFS for $30. That's a pretty good deal. That's what Gino charges, $30 on those. That's a good deal. It's screws. Young man, I'm going to teach you a life lesson. Screws don't need to screw you. See how that works? Don't get screwed by screws. Unscrew the screw. See how that works? Unscrew the screw. That's funny. No, but seriously, man, just take that sucker apart, pull that cotton thing out, you'll be done. You'll be good to go. What you drinking there? Me gusta agua. Oh, señor. Me gusta de agua. Yes. In a noon whistle brewing glass. Been about 45 minutes. We might grab a beer, though. I want to get my hands on some healthy German blue rams. Do you want them wild caught or do you want them ordered? Hit up Pleco Paradise LLC on the Facebooks. Tell Gino that you talked to me on here. Maybe we can get you some. I don't know how many we'd have to buy, so we probably have to buy a few of them. By few, I mean like 20. So other people have to be interested as well. Devin says, all right, I will try now, so I will be lurking. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Philip said screwdriver. You'll probably have to pick out 3 different ones because you got to watch out for the tip on your Phillips head. If it's too like blunt, it won't work. If it's too pointed, it won't work. You got to find that sweet spot. So yeah. Awesome. Thanks. As many as I can fit in a 20 long. 20 long, healthy German blue ram. Theoretically, 2 pairs. Theoretically, right? Theoretically, 1 male, 3 females. Theoretically. If you do it, where's a prop? I need a prop. I actually only want 2 to 3 pairs. Like, there you go. One question before I go. What fish would you be willing to help me with if we meet up once I get me a darn license? You tell me, kid. Whatever you want. I don't care. I got plenty of freaking guppies. I got plenty of these Python Island cichlids. I got darn shrimp running around here. Whatever you want, kid. Doesn't matter to me. Watch this. We're exercising. All right. Here we go, kids. Yeah, I showed my butt on camera again. Anyways, so for breeding rams, these work really good. Booty call, see? That's right. For the record, I have no ass at all. The only ass I have is up here. Believe me. Get to know me. But these work really well. You got shrimp. I'm sold with color shrimp. I got some blues. I got some reds. I got some randoms. Doesn't matter, kid. Whatever helps you out. And upside down. There's also a random Gadaid up here too. I'm pointing up here. So now you can see the Platinum Angels a little bit better. Isn't that right? You guys are getting bigger. We're feeding you plenty. Oh, there's a random Gadaid in there. Xenotocadadroid. Marco. San Marco. San Marco. There's a lot of the Pundamilia Nyriafra here too. There's these Nicaraguan cichlids. There's Annie's Sabrum. Yeah. It's super eclectic. So that was a QT tank until we found more fish that Annie needed. Hey, Daddy O's here. My dad is in the house. All right. Now we got to be really entertaining because Dad's in the house. If you live in the Chicagoland area and you are looking for a 125-gallon tank, I know someone that can make you a sweet deal on a 125-gallon tank if you live in the area. Yeah, that needs to go. And Daddy-O is looking to set up like a 75. We were looking at 55 versus 75. I'm sure people in the chat, if I asked you if you wanted a 55, if you in the chat wanted a 55 or a 75, I guarantee you more people are going to go for the 75. Guarantee it. Daddy-O's also got a nice big old cichlid in there too. David says, I need a 124 by 2x2. I think Daddy-O's is, I think it's 6 to 18. I think. But anyways, David, you're in the area. If you want my dad's tank, make you a good deal. And yeah, you'll be happy. Daddy-O will be happy. Daddy-O gets a smaller tank. Things will be good. I'll shoot down there and make that tank look nice. And yeah, it'll be good. So Dad says that he listed it for sale. Woo! It's on offer up and let go. Woo! Good luck, Daddy-O. Definitely good luck. And then, yeah, need to hook him up with some cool stuff. It should sell pretty quickly. It should. It really should. Then I need to take Dad with me to GCCA swaps. I need to take him with me to a Greenwater swap if he's able to. Greenwater's probably Greenwater would definitely be a closer drive for Dad versus because Hoffman Estates is like 45 minutes ish from where Dad's at, and then the location of the Greenwater swap is generally about 20 ish minutes for him. Yeah, David says I only got room for a 4-foot wide tank. Smash the wall down. I mean, go for it. Who needs a door? Take it. I took a door down. Oh, yeah, that was really funny story. Funny story. So I was at Pleco Paradise yesterday, goofing around with Gino as I always do, and I was like, dude, this door is just pissing me off. Like every time I come through here, I bump the door. It's closed. It's in the way. I need to get behind something and I can't because I got to move the door. And then he's got, so it's in the basement, right? And then there's the air duct system, and it slams against the air duct system. And if I'm in the other room and I hear it slamming against the air duct system, and like I'll play music, but if it's like against the beat of the music, and I just can't stand it, so I had enough of that door and took the door down. He came around the corner. He goes, "Did you just take that door down?" I'm like, yeah, I really got tired of that door. Just really making me mad. I never know what fish clubs are in the Chicago area. So there's GCCA, Greater Chicago Cichlid Association. If you're into cichlids, go for it. There's the Chicago Live Bear Association. If you're into live bears, go for it. There's Greenwater Aquarius Society, which is what I'm in, Gino's in, Annie's in, Jorge's in as well. Good group, affordable group as well, very affordable. And we do at every meeting we do swap, call it an auction, but everybody kind of sells something and helps each other out. It's a good group of people. It's a really, 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 really good group of people. I highly recommend it. I think my annual fee for the family was like $25, and that covers like the Christmas dinner, the summer party thingy that they do. Yeah, it's a good time. David says Greenwater's too far away from me. Next time I go, I'll hit you up, and if you're looking for something like that, what did you say? It was a Cypricomus leptosoma. Yeah, that's what it was. Next time I go, I'll hit you up. Do they have a website? I don't know. I know they have Facebook. I do know that. I do know if you type in Greenwater Aquarius Society into Facebook, and then you confirm that it's like an Illinois kind of thing. You won't be disappointed, that's for sure. Let's see. Devin says, I like live bears and Greenwater. Just never been able to make it to a meeting. I like live bears. Ellen the Greenwater Aquarius, just never been able to make a meeting. Sadly, Mother is not that supportive of the hobby. Mostly just tolerates it. But I still love her. Yeah, you got to follow the rules while you still have to, my man. H.K. Wilson is my dad when I was your age. I'm glad I had that guy. I assure you. I definitely assure you. Without getting emotional on camera, because that's something that I don't do. I get emotional in my private time. That guy right there in the chat, he's the reason I'm right here today. Guarantee it. I owe everything in my life to HK. That is no secret to anybody. If you knew me back then, and if you get to know me now, I'm telling you right now, I owe HK my life. I owe HK everything that I have in my life. When I met HK, I was a piece of human crap, right? Not really. I was just making a lot of mistakes. I was on a bad path. And they were all my mistakes. I take full ownership of the poor decisions that I was making at that time because I was making poor decisions. And, yeah, he corrected me. And, again, without getting emotional because I will trigger tears in a heartbeat. Yeah. Right there, buddy. I'm telling you right now, Devin, as a parent, of a couple girls, sometimes a wife, learn learn to see if your mom can learn to like one fish. Take, next time you're at the aquarium store, like, hey mom, why don't you show me what you like? Then you can start the coaxing and say, well, you like that better. Guess what? I'll set you up a 10-gallon tank real nice, mom. Right? And then you'll hit me up and then I'll give you the hookup on a bunch of stuff for her. I can mail it to you, man. It's whatever. Let's see. Mr. B says there are no clubs here either, so I started one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's really cool. Oh. We were talking earlier. Maybe that would be a fun trip. I would really think, because I know we want to go see the Simple Joys. They're in Queensland. I wonder if we could bounce down to you guys too. Say, hey, maybe spend a day there and then bounce home from there. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Mr. B says, always good to own your own. Good on you for doing so and not blaming the world. Luckily, you had some help. Yeah. Yeah, I could blame the world. I could. Again, without sharing my personal business on the internet, I could blame a couple people very easily without even trying. And when God takes them, because I hope that they have finally relinquished their sins, and I hope that they have faith in their life now, because 15, 16, 17 years ago, they had no faith. I can assure you of that. I hope they have found faith now, and I hope that they have found peace in their hearts as well as forgiveness. I have my reasons as to why I will never forgive a certain person. I will never forgive him ever a day in my life for the absolute disrespect he treated and the way he treated my family members, certain family members. Won't go into specifics, but again, because of HK, a certain family member of mine had someone to talk to that was a man that didn't abuse her verbally or physically and treated her fairly. Guarantee you, HK's wife, beautiful woman, again, most respectful husband you'll ever meet in your life. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. And because of HK, and because of having a completely different scenario to see, oh, it's like that. Got it. And now I have what I have now. It is what it is. And I will not blame the world for anything. Because, yeah, we make our own decisions. And that's the way it is. You make your bed, you can lay in it. And that's the way it is. And if you want to cry about it, grab a juice box, see in the corner. That's the way it is. Start doing some push-ups. Let's see. Okay, I will try that. And I asked her, what she likes? I think dwarf rainbows. Strangely specific. She probably likes the Panchex rainbow as well. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Panchex rainbow. Pretty sweet. She also loves Oscars because it reminds her of her dad. Oh, maybe the name. Hopefully her dad is not your grandfather. Is not an ugly turd that they put in fish tacos in all of South America, and I'm still confused as to why Americans like that fish. I have no idea why Americans like that fish. I can't understand it. I mean, because it's a killing machine, it's a hate machine. I have no idea. No idea. But an Oscar it's hideous to me. Super hideous. Let's see. Sunshine Aquatic says, one of these days I'll have to hit up Pleco Paradise for a Sunshine Pleco L14. That's my dream fish. Don't get too excited about hitting up Pleco Paradise for an L14. That's a difficult fish to feed and maintain, let alone as a business. That's a huge risk. Yikes. Let's see. Daddy-O says, thank you. I didn't expect such kind words today. I got into fish game because of Jeff. See how that rolls? I will make all of you aquarium nerds if you let me. Let's see. No, her dad had two when she was young. Got it. But I don't like Oscars either. It's a hideous fish. Let's see. Sunshine Aquatic says life beats us up, but the scars make us stronger if we allow. Amen. 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 I've got physical scars and scars you can't see. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I wonder what it's like to be a grown man and feel that you can beat a small child and scream at your wife all the time. I wonder how tough you have to be. What a loser. Oh, oh well. Maybe some things will just have to fall into place. Let's see. We have a few Oscars. I don't like them really either. We do now. My son talked me into keeping them. They have grown on me. Kind of like a mole or like a tumor or like a tattoo that got infected. I don't know. Just kidding. 11 Oscars actually kind of neat. It's actually, I would actually look at those. They're very interactive. They use a lot of space. That's for sure. That is for sure. They're definitely interactive. That's kind of the peculiar thing about cichlids in general. I still need to put a background on that tank. Jiminy Christmas, but flower horns are cool. And there's a lot of people that don't like flower horns, and yet I got one over there. Gino's selling his female. She's beautiful. If you're looking for a female flower horn, hit up Gino Plague of Paradise. Woo, she's pretty. I think it's a Kampha. I think. I don't know. She's red. Let's see. David Gillickson says, at me. So, planted tank substrates, Eco Complete, Fluval Stratum, or Brightwell. Let's see. Eco Complete, best bang for your buck. Stratum, yeah. It's good. I've seen it alter pH. In my 15, I did maybe 2 inches worth of substrate in that, maybe 2.5. Roughly 15 pounds, I think, is what that bag is. The only ill effect I saw was it altered my pH a little bit, but I didn't really. I don't really care that it did that. Didn't really matter. But really, if you mix Fluval Stratum with Eco Complete, like I've done in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks, I get pretty decent results. Yeah. Let's see, the pH in those tanks was all 6 are 7, 6, and 7, 8. 7, 6, 7, 8, some kind of crap like that. I've never played around with Brightwell, like in my fish room. I've played around with Brightwell at a store before, but I really wasn't paying that much attention. So for Brightwell, I have no opinion other than it can be expensive. But if I'm you, best bang for your buck, mix Eco Complete, mix it with a Stratum. If you want to get a bag of Brightwell too, and mix that in there, just whoop, like you're making meatloaf of awesomeness. Just put that little meatloaf in the bottom of your tank, pat her down, make a nice little substrate meatloaf of awesomeness. Your plants will love you. Fish, obviously be a little cautious with fish, but most fish, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be just fine. Mr. B says, same story. I was a purist, no parrots, no flower horns. So was I. And then I got married. Yeah. She's giving Joe a bath, so she can't give me a dirty look right now. Oh, let's see. David says, my pH with Eco Complete was 8.0. My pH with Stratum was 7.2. Are both tanks of equal volume, though? Because that can play a role, too. Mr. B says, I now have parrots, flower horns. I like them both. So I actually need to move that parrot. Got a little beat up. Oops. So I need to move the beat up parrot down here with this parrot. Flower horn's going to stay obviously with that. The flower horn is a killing machine. Like, holy mackerel. Let's see. Sunshine Aquatic says, I like how you peeked around the corner to see if your wife was nearby. I'm dumb, not stupid. I have to live here, man. You guys on the internet, you guys can turn me off anytime you want. I have to live here, dude. She's crazy. JH Aquatic says, yeah, and what is the pH of the water you are starting with? That's a good question, David. So for me, I'm not too far from David. Ours out of the tap is 7.6, consistently 7.6 over here. In the winter, it'll rise to 7.8, but and during heavy rain because they're doing something at the plant to make it go from 7.6 to 7.8. But I'm gonna keep it real. Like I don't check pH every day. I might check it once a week, if that. I mean, definitely when it's raining heavily, it's snowing heavily, and I have to do a water change. That's when I check because I don't want to, take these guys for example. They dig the high pH. That's their thing. If I drop the pH too much, adios muchacho, adios and bye contigo. Yeah. Are you using RODY? RODY. I was probably thinking of that jackass DIY. RODI water. Let's see. David says 29 gallon with Tahitian moon sand and Sierra stone. pH is 8.2. It's your Sierra stone, my friend. With Eco Complete, 8.0. Okay, makes sense. It's buffering. 15. Well, when did you test though, too? Because it'll buffer, what, like the first 2-3 weeks, maybe a month in like a low flow scenario. Maybe, I don't know. That might be a JH. That might be a JH thing. He might know that way better than me. Let's see. Complete 8.0. 15G with Stratum is 7.2. That makes sense. Chicago tap water 7.8. Yeah, that makes sense. You can JH. Joseph says you can get a much lower pH with buffered substrate if you're using RODI. Yep, that would make sense. Mathematically, that makes sense. Lumpy Dog, Jeff is in the house. Woo! Want to go fast? Just gonna send it. Hey, Jeff, did you see? Have you seen the 300-mile-an-hour pass yet? I want to check it out again. I got to see 2 pictures of the slips and then like 10 seconds of the run, and that's all I got to see. I want to see the full run. That's cool. Jamie McDonald in the house. What is up, Jamie? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we got 12 of you awesome fish keepers in here and 18 thumbs up. I wish I could see if I had any thumbs down. I wish. I already know who it is. I already know. I called him out on Facebook too for it. I already called him out. I was like, hey, I don't like you. And you know that I don't like you. And I don't like the way that you treat people that did nothing to you. I called him out. What you got to do? Let's see. David says, at me is going to come over and help me carry down the basement. He doesn't know it yet, though. Oh, I didn't read the other comment. Let's see. Doing a 120 high-tech planet with the 40-gallon sump, not enough. CO2 reactor, 2 Fluval 3.0s. Good Lord. Taking my time and planning it all, building the stand and sump first. Woo-hoo! All right. That sounds expensive. That sounds very expensive. I would compare the 3.0s to a Phoenix and see if that's enough depending on the types of plants you're going to get. But you're kind of tricking me with the CO2 because you can really go and get some really neat stuff. But you will need the – you could even step your game up to Kessel lights, really. Jamie says you called me out. Did I miss something? No. But it is so good. It is so good to troll a troll. It is so good to win the battle. But I might lose the war. I don't know. But when you treat somebody poorly on the internet, yeah, that's the kind of people that I want in here. I want the people that get mistreated on the internet and go, nobody helps me and everybody's so mean to me. Like, come on by. I'll be a smart aleck. We'll have a good time. We'll probably tease you a little bit, like I was teasing Devin a little bit. We'll have a good time. And I think that learning the right way is the most concise piece of what I'm doing here, as well as at the job, because that's a nut place or a nut house. It's actually really hilarious because the previous manager, I've already backfilled him twice now, so I kind of knew what to expect. Once I found out it was this certain person, I was like, wait a minute. Let me think about that. So we should go look through all the books, right? Records were trashed. I mean, records were trash. Training program didn't exist. Buying chemicals the completely wrong way. I mean, if you manage a large scale business and you buy anything under 55 gallons, you're the dumbest person on earth. Seriously, never ever ever buy small amounts of anything. If you have a business, buy bulk. You'll only save money throughout the course of the year. I mean, I've come out ahead on my budget, and this is actually a bad problem. I always come out ahead on my budget every single year, every single company. I'm always under the budget. And usually I'm under the budget too much, and then like at the end of the year, I'm like, I'm gonna spend $7,000. Like, I better go buy a scrub truck. That's what I used to do at the candy shop. I bought a scrub truck because I needed to spend money. I bought a snow blower. I bought a salt spreader. I bought everybody windshield scrapers. I bought 50, 55, or 56 windshield ice scrapers from Granger. Should have bought it from Snap-on, right? Yeah. Let's see. Lebedog says, "Dirty D's done dirt cheap." Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Jamie McGowan says, "I try to do right by folks, teach and learn. My job makes me like that." Hey, good scenario. I try to teach as often as possible and learn even more. Priscilla MK Art in the house. Priscilla, I was going to send you a customer, actually. I think it makes more sense for you to I don't know if you have the stuff. Do you have the stuff? Right? That's funny. I have a friend of mine. He lives in Colorado. He's looking for shrimp. He said it's a 5 gallon. He said he only wants a couple shrimp, but I don't think he realizes that he needs more than a couple shrimp in a 5 gallon tank. Like, I don't think he realizes it yet. Yeah, he's looking for cherry shrimp or blue shrimp. It sounds like a whatever kind of thing. But if he gave you more money, he could pay less in shipping versus me, where he'd give me a few bucks and then pay a lot of money in shipping, like 25, 30 bones to get them there. I'd rather him give you 20 or 30 bucks, and then shipping is only like, I don't know, 12. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, that's the other piece. I don't know that yet. Chris, I don't know exactly where he lives yet, but I'll definitely be like, yo, just hit up the store. It's right there. They can help you out. So we can Facebook it, you know. Yeah. I always see the turbo thing, and I'm always like, man, I wish I had my turbo sitting around here, but it's going in the car. Woohoo! That'll be a fun video once the car is built and running right. That'll be a fun video. That'll be really, really fun. Let's see. Angie says, "Hey everyone, hello, Miss Angie." Lovey Dog says, "HOB, hang on the back for all you morons. Ate 4 platies today. I knocked off the intake sponge and strainer. It was fish carnage. And I bet that propeller sounded like as well. Yeah, I hate that. Sorry, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeesh. Let's see. Priscilla says, "I got shrimps at the store, but also at home." I'm just kidding. No, I was thinking as I was talking to him, he might have already messaged me back. Yes, he did. Yeah, we need to hook him up. Let's see. I'm gonna ask him to hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Please. This message is brought to you by Distractions. Distractions. Let's see. Can we talk cherry shrimp for a moment? But only a moment. I know the females have a much brighter red color than males, not always. I have some cherry shrimp that have 0 red at all, not surprised. Should I cull those? Or I should cull those, right? If you want. I don't really think that your opinion on what is pretty and not pretty just gives you the right to determine what should live and not live. I think it would be wise if you separated them and then kept those breeding, because out of that stock you'll probably still get a few good ones, and then you could take your good ones and then transfer that back to your good ones, and you'll be fine. But I don't think that you should toss them if you're gonna do anything with them, like feed them to another fish. I don't know. Yeah, like snacks for the cichlids. Yes, if they can catch them, yeah. I mean, like our cull, most cull anything around here is flower horn food. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Blowers look good, huh? Yes. So, Lumpy Dog says, blowers look great sticking out from the hood, but turbos are better and more reliable. Just my 10,000 cents. You're gosh darn right. So here's what I miss about a supercharger. The noise is, it's not as good as turbo noise, but it's better than no forced induction noise, that's for sure, right? So I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I am ignoring her. But I like the instant power or instant power you get out of a supercharger. I don't like boost lag, which is kind of why I want to stay with a top mount intercooler, because if I go with a front mount intercooler, I mean, yeah, it helps me in other ways, but it doesn't help me in the way that I'm going to utilize my system, and that's the short track kind of stuff, not the racing down the interstate and doing all that kind of crap. Like, no, I'm good on that. Snacks for cichlids, yes. If you got something that eats them, cool them. Amen. So question, got it open. Now what? Turn it on, see what's making a lot of noise or not making noise. Check the, what is it? It's like a cotton kind of looking filter thing that should be in there. Pull that cotton looking filter thing out of there, dust it out, put it back in, maybe go get a Q-tip that's the same cotton, just put it back in there. Yeah. Let's see, David says, do you see the cotton-like pad where the air comes in to the bottom? At Devin. That'd be it, my friend. Let's see, Lumpy Dog says, almost always spooled up on a road course. Exactly. Exactly. That's why, like, this is going to sound crazy, but the Ion Redline, which is, the stepsister of the Cobalt SS, the thing is fun on the track. It's fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, hella understeer. Hella understeer. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Drag strip, it's okay. That car gets so hot. I mean, it gets heat soaked so fast. I mean, it's ridiculous. That car would just, ugh. So annoying. So annoying. She's going to ignore you later. Tell you a funny story. Just kidding. She's going to come out here and kick my... No, seriously. She's probably... I need more to drink. Be right back. Tasty beverages. Tasty beverages. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I haven't done any funny this message is brought to you by yet. Today's message is brought to you by Leinenkugel. One and done, son. That's a shout out to Devin when you get to drinking age in like 6 years. One and done. Never get drunk. Well, do once and then learn that it sucks the next day and then don't do it again. Oh, let's see. Almost died. Woo! Still alive. Jesus. Lumpy Dog says, on the bright side, my fishy eggs are on week 2 with no fungus. The meth blue working great so far. Hermano. I got an angelfish breeding project coming up soon. And it might go. I want to make sure I don't show any like laundry. Oh no, that's stuff that we're gonna go to storage. Never mind. And yes, guess what? We're gonna piss off the internet. I have goldfish with guppies. Oh, better set the house on fire. Somebody called the police. Putting guppies with goldfish. Oh my gosh! And guess what? They didn't eat the fry either. Isn't that weird? Oh no. And would you believe this? Those fish at 68 to 72 degrees had the dullest colors of goldfish, even after trying 4 different varieties of food, trying 2 water changes a week. Yes. I wanted to make sure before I was a jackass that I did my research first, and I did. Those fish look fantastic at 76, 78. When we kind of first set the thing up, it was at 80. That's my bad, my mistake. Totally didn't check that. And when I did check it, I was like, whoa, that's way too hot for everybody in there. Not the guppies, but the goldfish, 80 degrees. That's actually not a good thing. It's okay, and let's use our brains and not our internet brains. Let's use our real brain. Water heats up and water cools down, and fish do what they need to do. When I noticed that the goldfish were staying on the bottom and only on the bottom, I knew that there was a problem. I checked and found out that I was the problem. I made a mistake. I fixed it. So sponge filter, HOB, Purigen, Hella Biomedia. There's some plants that are not doing so good, but they're surviving. They're just not doing so great. Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to breed some angels in there. I'm going to try to breed some angels up in there. I'm going to breed some more guppies here. If anybody's looking for a diamondback terrapin turtle, holler at your boy. I will make you a sweet deal. If you remember, I have that large female diamondback terrapin. She is now for sale. I've had her checked out by Lottie Dottie everybody. I've shown pictures, video, brought her, blah, 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 blah. She is what she is. Her belly is like a little bit concave, but she has no effects on her body at all. There's no damage to her guts. She's just fine. She can reproduce. Blah, 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 blah. I won't waste your time. It's a healthy darn turtle. She does have a birth defect on the top of her shell. Yeah. Anyways, if you want her, let me know. We'll figure out a price together. You can take her. Adios. I just want my little turtle in his own tank. I rescued this one, helping out a certain person. I'm done doing my part of the deal. It's for sale. Somebody buy it. I'll sell it to you. Let's see. You can't do that. I know. Bonus points for the pearl scale ones. Whoop. Guess what? That's what those are, homie cheese. Woo-hoo. There's like, I don't know, 8 in there and 6 are pearl scale. How about them apples? 6. Yeah. Let's see. Angie says, AKA Mrs. B. Mrs. B. How dare you? I know. Let's see. Lumber Dog says, but Jeff, they're from different parts of the world with different target tips. No. It's like all the Trump collusion crap right now. No. Yeah, did it. Turkey sandwiches. Bonus points for the pearl scales? Yeah, I do. Oh, really? Save me some in 4 months? I can hook you up now if you want. I don't care. Do angels eat shrimp? Gosh darn right they will. Oh, yeah, they will. Oh, my God. Ever see the Sesame Street count censor video? Yes. That's exactly why I acted the way I just did. That's exactly why I was just a fool. Oh, hold on. I got to get these liberal tears out of my eyes right now because, oh, man, I need a towel to wipe all the liberal tears. off my life right now because there's no collusion. Didn't find a thing and wasted millions of dollars over nothing of my money and your money too here in the U.S. Woo! So shout out to Trump. Woo! That's my boy. Not really though. There's lots of screwed up things about that guy that I have no idea. I have no idea how we got to this point in the first place. Like, we went from first black president in America, pretty darn good guy. Don't agree with everything he did. I'll never agree with everything any president does ever. But Obama he had like swag, dude. Like, he always looked so good. He had really funny jokes. He had swagger, man. And Trump is a turd sandwich. It's just a turd sandwich. Oh, how did we get to this point? I really have no idea how we got to this point in the world. Like, oh my gosh. Oh. At least Bush did something for the country, and so did good old John McCain. May he rest in peace, unlike that moron keeps talking crap about McCain. Ugh. Oh well, no politics, no politics, no politics, no politics, no politics. Back to fish. I am really, really, really excited for next month. I know I say this every time I stream, but I'm super excited about IFGA next month, International Fancy Guppy Association. I'm going to have to really, really, really make sure that I inventory tank space before I go in there and go, I want that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Woo! Yeah. All right. Petsotics. So what do you have to sell besides the turtle? Well, I really only need to next month wear Hoffman Estates right here by me, Lumpy Dog. Facebook, search IFGA. Scroll down to the bottom of their website. It says Hoffman Estates mid-April, I believe is what it is. Anyways, good night, David. Good night, good night, good night. Good night to your little people. Let's see. Petsotics, so what do you have to sell besides turtle? Japanese blue guppies, true Japanese blue guppies, set strain, really good quality. I'm not very impressed by the black Moscows that I have, but I'll sell you all the black Moscows if you want all the black Moscows. I think there's a female with a butt ton of fry. Make a great deal. I thought they were going to be more, I don't know, more consistent because I got sold, right? You made me a pretty good deal, and I got sold. So I ended up not being very happy about that, and then my mail died. So that sucks. I've got the Dumbleweir red mosaics. It's a platinum string, so I have those. I got those guppies for sale, that's for sure. Give me some more time on the red nose, red tuxedos. Give me more time on the dark blues. Give me more time on pearl scale angelfish. I might be able to let a couple go in a couple months once they get, big. Punamilia and Iarii Python Island, I can definitely sell you some of those. And I got giant Danios that I don't like. You can have those. I have mutt guppies for sure. Yeah, I think that's it. I got a couple shrimp here and there, but not that much. Got to finish dinner. Have a fabulous night. Good night, my dear. We've been running our mouth for almost 90 minutes now. Let's see. Leopard Dog says Hoffman Estates. I've been there for something. Training, bowling, tourney, alien invasion. Can't remember. Maybe got dropped off in a teleporting mistake. I don't know. There's quite a bit here at Hoffman Estates. Next door is Schaumburg. They've got Woodfield Mall, so it's kind of a big spot. Yeah. All right, kids. We've been going for an hour and a half now. There's a clean baby. We'll hold you.
Showing baby, love you.
Oh, where's the clean baby? Come here. You want to see Nicole?
Cool.
Yeah, that works every time.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's her name?
You want to see Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Josephine. Huh? Look at your shirt. Oh, look at your shirt. Yeah.
Who's on there?
Let's see. Question. Is there any way I could convert my mutt guppy tank to a strain tank. Maybe a strain from you because I love mutts, but I'm tired of getting them anyway. You think I could change the strain? No entiendo, senor. Yeah, no entiendo. Yeah. So if you mix one strain of guppies with another strain of guppies, the generation after that, that's it. You're done. Because then at that point, it's a mutt. So if I give you some guppies from my fish room, please keep them in their own tank. You can do shrimp with them. You could do other fish, but never, ever.
Unless they're going for something different.
Oh, I'm saying I want to get rid of all my mutts and start a new colony. All right, I'll take your mutts. That's for sure. I'll take your mutt guppies. I don't care. I'll hook you up on some good ones that you really like. No big deal. Yeah, I can take your mutts and put them over there. Come on. I wish the puppy would get on here.
I thought you wanted noodles.
All right, folks. 7 of you is left. 90 minutes later of me being me and
Dinner time.
I'm over on the meats.
Dinner time.
Oh, well, I don't think any stream should go without saying shout out to Candy Overhauls and all of her awesomeness, as well as Nisi and all of her awesomeness, and Caleb, the man Caleb. Definitely, as I said earlier, I'm very grateful for HK for not only being here in the live stream, but being there for me. He's definitely a hero in my life, and he's a hero in many other people's lives as well. Another hero that I like to call out every single time I run my big old mouth is Corey and Joel and Randy Reed. I think Dean deserves a hell of a lot of credit too, but the man behind the scenes, Jimmy, Otter Creek Aquatics, I'm shutting her down. Sorry to disappoint you, mate. But yeah, I definitely want to give out those give out. Let me just start screwing up some more words, man. Yeah. Anyways, just want to give those guys a quick shout out before I shut her down. You know, Devin says some of my mutts are really cool, like rainbow tiger antlers with split fins. Maybe you can see a strain of it out of them. Probably not. Probably not. Once you expose your female to a different strain of male, that's it. It's a wrap, Jack. That's bullcrap because she could not get pregnant by that male. That's possible. She could not be able to get pregnant by that male. That's possible. She could not retain its sperm. That's possible. But those chances are, that's pretty rare. So don't mix your guppies if you want to keep them pure strain. This is a tank full of Japanese blue guppies and only them. That's it. Same for the Denver Mosaic, same for the dark blues, same for the black Moscows. I don't mix guppies unless I'm purposely doing it to have fun. And that's the fun part about mutt guppies is just letting them do their thing and just seeing what you get out of it. Like I've thrown a Dumbo in there too, just for fun. You know, I don't care. It would take years and years and years to straighten out a mutt tank. I know I'm working on it. Yeah, probably I think they estimate 7 to 9 years. Yeah, 7 to 9 years. So that's probably 85 to 92 different generations before you get what you're looking for. Have fun with that. Now, if you want to make your own strain, now that's so Lovey Dog. If you want to make your own strain instead of pulling a strain out, you could do pundit squares and get yourself to the point where you've made your own strain. Gen 6 threw out a bunch of Endler traits from out of nowhere. No, that wasn't out of nowhere. That was her. That was from your female. That's her. That's her body selecting the secondary or tertiary. I think I can say this on the internet. Man stuff from another man. She just did the switcheroo on you. That's all. No big deal. I forget how many. they can retain at this point.
Isn't it up to about 10?
I think it's up to 10, but I thought I read a scientific article not too long ago that they did like they found 14. Only virgins made it every generation.
Steve, leave the kitty alone.
In Gen 6 through Endler Tales,
Hey,
you're inbreeding then, aren't you? Are you doing like a colony inbreeding section? Because I'm doing like the I'm doing it in my head. It had to have been colony bred, and then mom bred back, and then daughters bred back, and then those daughters bred back. It's gotta be. That's gotta be some kind of crazy inbreeding situation. Because I can't even get that to make sense. That just sounds like science. No, I'm just kidding. That's typical. But it is fun. I mean, that's kind of the cool thing about nut guppies is see what happens. Okie dokie. I call it breaking bread. I call it breaking bad. I need to make money for my cancer. That's good. That's a good show.
come on.
Gotta feed the dog. Come here, you.
You don't have to put it on your You're done? She's gonna be so nervous. Aww. She's so nervous.
Oh.
Yeah. She's nervous.
Look at you. This is what a good dog I have, where she's not happy, but she's not doing anything about it either.
So nervous.
Poor girl. You okay? Huh?
She's like,
No.
she's too scared.
Petting the dog and you can't see it. Here's a puppy. Here's a puppy.
She's a scary cat.
Shout out to my dog Eve. Look, Eve. Look. Oh, poor puppy. All right, you mean let you down?
She's like, yes, please.
She's like, yes, definitely. And she's out of here. She's running. Alrighty. I got you, Devin. No big deal, brother. No big deal at all. Tell you on the internet, live on the internet. Bring your mama. Bring mama over. Y'all come over here, pick out what you want. I can send you stuff. Meet up somewhere. Go to a swap meet with us. Come on by. She might think that the shop is cool. She might think, well, it's really hot down there. But you know, I'm helping out Pleco Paradise quite a bit. They're in Addison. You'll think that's really cool. I mean, that's like a fish room. She'll go, holy crap, this is crazy. There's a lot of tanks down there. It's neat. All right, folks. Anything else? So you got 6 people in here, 19 likes. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys very much for that. Really helps us out over here. Devin says, I love Plecos. Believe it or not, we got a lot of Plecos in there. A lot. And then 2 over there, too. And then a whole bunch at Pleco Paradise. Whole bunch. Definitely, Devin, go on the Facebook thing and look up Pleco Paradise LLC. And if you see some stuff, message the business. Tell them I sent you. Get you figured out, my friend. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you, Lumpy Dog, Jeff. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Pitzotic. Thank you, Dee from Down the Wormhole. Thank you so much, Otter Creek. Thank you, Edward from Arrogant Aquarium. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much, David. Thank you as well. Angie, Mrs. B. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, ma'am. I will get that location sent over to you as soon as possible. Let's see, Trevor, aka Mikey was here. Jamie was here. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Bees, you're amazing. Sunshine Aquatics, thank you very much. Definitely a shout out again to my dad. Thank you, Dad. And yeah, we're out of here, folks. Y'all have a good night. Be smart. Be safe. If you need anything, find me. Shoot me a message. Comment on the video. Do whatever you need to do. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jeff. I want to go see that 300-mile-an-hour pass now. Every time I see the lumpy dog, I'm like, I want to go fast. All right, guys. Be smart. Be safe. Thank you. Love you guys. Are you sure you want to end your stream? Yeah, pretty sure. Bye-bye.